Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the third video in my collaboration with Jacqueline from Jay's Nest. And today's video is going to be all about my favorite type of flat diaper. Before we get into it, I want to address my face because I talked about it in the last video. I did finally go to the doctor after my husband basically drugged me there because apparently I don't like going to the doctors. I didn't realize that till the other day. But we think we figured out what's wrong with my face. They gave me some cream. They're sending me to a dermatologist. And just waiting on blood work to come back to confirm the diagnosis, but pretty sure we know what's wrong with it. It's starting to clear up already after only one day of being on the medication, so pretty sure we know what's wrong. But I wanted to go ahead and address that because I know I address it in any video that you can see it in, but if I don't, someone will comment down below and ask what's wrong with it. So I'll go ahead and address it. So before I go ahead and get into it, I want to go ahead and remind you, go check out Jacqueline's channel. I'm sure you've probably already heard of her because she's like the queen of cloth diapers, but if you haven't, go check out her channel. I'll have it linked below. She's super sweet. I love her. And I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. Also, sorry if you can hear my kids. They're playing in the living room. So to start off, I will go ahead and talk about my most basic, most used cloth diaper. And I'm very minimal, I guess you could say, with what I stuff my diapers with. I basically just use the same thing in every diaper and I boost it with whatever insert came with the diaper. So to start off with, I basically use flour sack towels, and these work great as a flat diaper. And all a flat diaper is just one big sheet of fabric that you can fold into whatever absorbency you want. 9 times out of 10, I will fold it in half like this, fold it in half again, and then just fold it into a big rectangle, stuff it in pockets, lay it in a cover. That's all of it. I like flour sack towels. They're not the most absorbent, I won't lie. These are not the most absorbent out of the flats that I have, but I like them because they're so cheap and I don't mind to double up on them. So yeah, I stuff most of my diapers with one of these and a bamboo insert. If I don't have another bamboo insert, usually I'll stick another one of these. But these did work well for Kyan alone for 2 years, I'd say. He's just now starting to like fully outwit these, so I've definitely had to boost them. But yeah, flour sack towels are definitely my most used absorbency. I stuff them in pretty much every single diaper. Then I'm going to talk about, I think I talked about this one in another video. He found me, so apparently he has found me and he's here to stay. So this is receiving blanket. We bought a whole bunch of these in like a grab bag at a thrift store. I think that thrift store was closing, so I bought like a big bag full of these for $5 when I was pregnant with Jaden. And when I was pregnant with Jaden, I had planned to use them to wrap Jaden in, use it as spit up. I didn't really end up using them much with Jaden, but for cloth diapers, I love these. These are just big giant receiving blankets. And I prefer these over ones that you get at Walmart and stuff because these are so much bigger. These are bigger than the flour sack towels I have. These things are huge. So because of that, this is one of my favorite absorbencies. I just don't have as many of them as I do the flour sack towels. Honestly, I wish I could replace my flour sack towels with these. Regular Walmart receiving blankets will also work. They're just a little smaller. So I like these better. But regular receiving blankets will also do the trick. I do use some of those for Kyan. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a handmade stretchy flat. So I did not buy the most absorbent material, and I'm sure if I would have bought a more absorbent material, I would like this better. But I also kind of made mine on the smaller side, I guess. I made it 30 by 30 to account for shrinkage. So I ended up shrinking to about 28 by 28. And they work fine, they work great at absorbing. It's just I don't find it's super absorbent, so I do need to double up, and I find it cheaper to just use my flour sack towels. But these I didn't even bother to sew because it's just jersey material, I think. I think it was like cotton spandex I bought or something like that. So yeah, it's just a big sheet of fabric like this. I pad fold it into a square. Didn't bother sewing or anything, just pad fold it. Sometimes I will origami fold or Pikmin fold. I think Pikmin is my favorite. Sometimes I'll fold it around Kai. 9 times out of 10 though, I just stuff this in. I do need to boost this, just like the flour sack towel. But I just really like the material of these. I only used spandex cotton. I wish I would have did bamboo, and I wish I had some like fancy work at home mom flour sack towels, but for some reason I really do not like spending the money on diaper absorbency and prefer to spend on a million different shells. So I'm super cheap when it comes to absorbency, and this is what I've been using. So these are literally basically the only 3 diaper absorbencies I use. My homemade stretchy flats, flour sack towels, and then receiving blankets. So you can literally just stuff anything in a diaper. I mean, you could even make stretchy flat-ish material from like cutting up if you have a large t-shirt. You can use pretty much anything to stuff in your diapers. You could also use hand towels from your kitchen. Like, there's just so much stuff. This is just all that I have experience with, and I find it works for me, so I don't bother trying to fix it. But flats are definitely my favorite type of absorbency to stuff in a diaper or to use with a diaper. I just find they're so versatile. They're easy to clean. I don't have any stink issues. Flats are just a good diaper. So highly, highly recommend starting out with these. And you can use them with just about anything. I mean, you can honestly even boost an all-in-one with this. If your all-in-one didn't have enough absorbance, you could just stick a flat in there. Is what I do. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and go. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to go check out Jacqueline's video after this. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.